The question is, how can I get out of debt in 2026? And that's a great question. And if you stick around, we're going to discuss that. I've got a few solutions and maybe it'll be helpful to you. Luke chapter 14 talks about that who would ever take and start a project, whether it's building a tower, building anything, and does not sit down and consider or count the cost. First thing is we got to know where we're at. So like Habakkuk chapter 2 talks about that God encourages us to sit down and write a plan to initiate. Let's write it down, make the vision clear. Number one thing is don't get overwhelmed. Give yourself some grace. Sit down and write out your debt and look at all of it so you can understand exactly where you're at. If we know where we're at, then we'll know where we can go to next, the next step. So let's find out where we're at in debt, what interest we're paying on those debts that service that debt, and let's just list out our bills for the month so that we'll know, hey, we may not have much left to work with, but if we've got something, that gives us an opportunity to do something with it. The next question is should I pay down my debt or should I put in savings? Well, the best thing to do is get an emergency fund. You never know when a tire is going to blow. You never know when the AC is going to quit working. You never know when there's a medical issue that's going to arise that you're going to need some help and I'm going to need some help. So the first thing we need to do is start on accumulating a little bit for a safety net. So that I would encourage you to do that, to get you just a little bit of money set aside. You can take $5, $10, $15, whatever that you can squirrel away. And in doing that, it's going to give you a little bit of safety. So in case emergency shows up, that you can do something about that emergency and not use a credit card. After we get that little bit of safety net saved up, then we need to start paying down those little debts. Cut off those subscriptions that you don't use anymore. Look in your phone and see what is it that's coming out of my checking account or maybe being charged to a credit card that I don't use anymore, that I can do without. Cut those things out. That gives you a little bit more leverage, a little bit more money that you can put towards debt, and then start paying down them small debts first. It's kind of like the snowball. When you pay that little debt down, it makes you feel good about that little win, and you can go further. Ecclesiastes talks to us about that the end of a thing is better than the beginning. Sometimes you've got to eliminate small things to have that feel-good sensation of I've accomplished something, and encourage you to keep going. And so I want to encourage you to do that. And no, low income has no bearing on that. In 2 Kings, the Bible talks to us about a widow that seemed to have nothing. And the prophet asked her, what do you have in your house? And she said, nothing, save a little oil. But God took that and multiplied what she has. So if you'll be diligent with what God has given you, be faithful, good stewards of what you have, God will bless your efforts. He'll bless your consistency if you'll be consistent. I think there's a couple of things that we have to do, though. You have to be mindful of the way that you spend. You have to monitor what you're doing and just be consistent. And don't get overwhelmed when it seems like that you're not doing anything. And you're not having any progress. Give yourself some grace because it's going to work. I want to remind you that getting out of debt is a battle, but staying out is also a battle. So I guess choose your heart. Let's make right choices, and the Lord will bless you for that. The wind's picking up here, so I'll close with this. I want to leave you 3 things. Number 1, cut down on your spending. Number 2, generate some extra income. Like the woman in the Bible, where the prophet said, what do you have in your house? She said, just a little oil. Look around your house. There's things that you're not using right now. Go on Facebook Marketplace, put them up for sale. Somebody will pay you money for some things that you have that instead of discarding it, sell it to somebody. Turn that into money. That money, put a name on it. Pay a bill with it, or maybe put it in your emergency fund. And last but not least, be faithful. Don't quit. Don't give up. If you mess up, so what? Give yourself grace. You can do this. We believe in you. We're going to come out with some more videos on this subject. Subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell for notifications so that when we do put those videos up, you can come across them and see what we're offering. We would just want to offer solutions. We want to help you. We want to walk with you and encourage you. You can do this. We believe in you, praying for you, and trust God. He can help you through these tough times. God will bless you. You can do this.